This is going to be a solo endeavor on a Saturday. Today we're going to do a first reaction to an artist that's been blowing up this month. Oklou? O-K-L-O-U. I don't know anything about this artist outside of what I'm seeing here. She's French. Her new album is getting critical acclaims and acclaims from the public at large, the music listening ecosystem, a lot of which has some representation on Rate Your Music, and they're loving it. But she's classically trained in piano, cello, sang in choirs as a child. Okay, so she's been around for a while, but she's really now, this is her moment, her big debut on a world stage. So let's get into it. Let's go. Wow. Very quiet intro. It's barely even registering. But that seems to be on purpose. The album is called Choke Enough. Is this going to be a power struggle all stream monkey? Unless I just grab your head with love. A love grab, if you will. I like the lo-fi sampling. It's like they took the sample and also cranked the pitch down to like -10 semitones from where it was. Kind of industrial, minimal. I like it. It's minimal, but all the ingredients are interesting and also relaxing. Ooh, I like this transition into some pretty arpeggiated chords. Good choice. Very tasteful. This album already has 6 singles. And it's not a long album. I mean, it's 13 tracks. All right. Go off. Go off, Queen. I love it. I celebrate her success. The genre is considered experimental electronic R&B or alternative R&B, art pop, alt pop, with touches of ambient pop and UK bass. That makes sense. What are people saying on Rate Your Music? Ooh, I like this little squiggly lead part here. A fellow Viber hopping on the Glaze train. That's really funny. You can always depend on Rate Your Music for funny comments. Especially when it comes down to these like one word, like minimal one-liners with their star ratings down here at the bottom of the page of any given album. Yeah, it seems very, very positive. This is what you want on Rate Your Music. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. I also find this album, I mean, we're only on track 2, but it's pretty immediate. I don't know if I'm not putting a value statement on that. That's nor a good or a bad thing. But it is immediate. I try to feel something that I like. When Little 4 to 4 minor action. Back to 1 major. There's 4. 4 minor. 1 major. It's a major key. It's called modal interchange, where you, just for 1 chord, you substitute the major for the minor. But you're still in a major key context. It's just that 1 chord is borrowed from the minor key. Of the same letter, if that makes sense. So it's E. If you're in E major, that 1 chord for that moment is borrowed from E minor. This is really good. I'm enjoying this record. Exceeding expectations. I didn't necessarily have any expectations, but I wasn't thinking it was going to be my favorite thing on earth, but this is really good. She's played at Pitchfork's Paris Music Festival. Yeah, that makes sense. She's collaborated with all sorts of people. Whatever happened to the blog Gorilla vs. Bear? What happened to that? That is such a 2000s blog. A relic of a bygone era. Truly. Oh, they still exist. They gave Diamond Jubilee by Cindy Lee Album of the Year, which is a very within the Overton window of the indie sphere, very normative pick. What's up, Squeaky? Family and Friends. Let's go. This is one of the first songs that came off of it from my research that you're witnessing live. I like this a lot. I really like her patch choices, like that string arpeggiator. It's very like relaxing, new agey in a way that I really like. Oh, exactly. That's the exact mallet, relaxing mallet sound that I didn't know that I wanted, that hit at exactly the right time.
If I have a grin on my belly, stepping into the fantasy, will I wanna go back in time to the infinite?
Love that rhythm.
In the room of my mother, here's a carousel there.
Squeak off. Choke Enough mostly sounds how I would expect ghosts to sound. Unfortunately, I'm not a ghost, so I don't fully understand it. Says time to be on Rate Your Music. Funny. I think this is a strong debut, if that's what it's considered. Is this a date? I thought I saw it as her second record. Oh, no, it is her debut. This is her debut. This is a strong debut. Kind of reminds me of Sting. 80s Sting. And like a touch of Tears for Fears. Very tasteful sound design. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, track 4, Obvious. Let's do it. Let's go.
the words that you say.
Ooh, tasty.
Speak louder than me. I know you will. Speak louder than me.
This is really good. I like this a lot. Sophie's considered the best UK bass record of all time. I love Machine Drum.
Speak louder than me. Speak louder than me.
Oh wow. Second best techno album of all time is Sophie as well. Didn't expect that. I really like this Aphex Twin side album. Rush Up Edge. This album's sick.
You got pretty much everything you need to get by. You get pretty
Is it on Spotify?
try to figure it out. So obvious.
It's not on Spotify. Great record.
So obvious.
Man, I gotta say, this album is big W energy. That was a really fucking good song. It clocks in at 2:15. Perfect. Love that. I love the pace that this album is moving at, too. It's compact. I think if you're going to have an album with a lot of songs, the songs have to be short. So, considering it's 13 tracks and it's like still under 40 minutes, I like that. This is great. Everything's just so tasteful and like it is an adult record, isn't it? It's kind of adult. It is a contemporary album made by an adult, which is why it reminds me of Sting. Love that wood block. It's very whimsical. This is really good. This might be the best record I've listened to on stream. Period? I don't know. It's possible. I haven't done that many live record streamings, so we gotta get more of those in the vault, as they say. And Prince is the vault. Monkey, you're just knocking everything over in sight. Alternative R&B. Am I supposed to like Mac Miller more than... It's not that I don't like Mac Miller, I just don't want to listen to him at any point. But I understand that he's really good. Ooh. Love this it's like a hand percussion situation. It sounds like tablas, but I'm trying to put my finger on what kind of drum. It's hard to say. It could just be. It could be tablas, but like sped up, like the pitch of the sample is turned up a few semitones. Could be that. Who doesn't like a trumpet with a mute on it with tons of 80s reverb? Who doesn't like that? Apparently, according to Rate Your Music, the best alt pop album is Melodrama by Lorde, and the second best is Desire I Want to Turn Into You by Carolyn Polachek. This album, Oklou, Choke Enough, is the third best. Look at that. Am I the most hateable person on planet Earth if I think that this album is better and more enjoyable than everything else on this list? I like this better than Caroline Polachek. I like this better than Lorde. I like this better than Billie Eilish. I like this better than 21 Pilots. I like this better than Goche. If that's what we're considering alt pop, then this would be my favorite alt pop album of the decade. The decade. The song's called, this is the titular track, Choke Enough. Monkey, you are a nuisance. You and Piglet are nuisances. I took Piglet, the dog, on a walk today. I brought 3 poo bags, and it wasn't enough. Piggy pooed a 4th time, and I was like, yo, I can't clean this up. So I had to leave it there. She was peeing and pooing and peeing and pooing. Gotta watch out for those pugs. They shit a lot. I also like this better than Brat. I like that the interlude that's coming up next has an unpronounceable title and it's only 47 seconds. I like that. I like that as a situation. How about, do we look at art pop? Art pop seems to be a much broader genre with 20,000 releases on Rate Your Music. Vespertine by Bjork as the best art pop album? I'm down with that. A Moon-Shaped Pool at number 4? It's got some bangers on it, but I think it's one of the most overrated albums of the last 10 years. I gotta add a couple of these records to my Spotify. I'm not Gustavo Cerati. I just started becoming familiar with. Ooh. I like the smallness of it, of this album. I like how most of it is filtered out. And only occasionally something will pop out of the filter. Oh yeah, because I am already following a lot of these people. See this full chart. I love The Dreaming by Kate Bush. That's a great record. I feel like I'm supposed to listen to more Lana Del Rey than I do. That's another artist where I'm like, at no point in time am I going to be like, all right, now's the time I'm going to listen to Lana Del Rey. I just never get that itch. I'm not familiar with this Talk Talk album, The Color of... it's the 80s one with It's My Life and shit. It's a very cool list. Lots of good stuff. Sparks has some stuff I like. I don't love I'm not crazy about all their stuff. I really like the album Number One in Heaven. That's my go-to for them. I know Kimono My House is usually the one that people go for. Or a little Beethoven. Man, they got a lot of records. almost 30 records. Good for them. That was the cute interlude. Very cute. Now we've gone from side A to side B. That's what's happened here. Ooh, this is a track with Blady. Do you like Blady, Monkey?
Take me by the hand when the trouble calls a name and inspiration sent with an open door again.
Somewhere less lonely tonight, only away from life. Paradise lost under layers of dust, hiding a
How did I not
touch of
bring a
light.
freaking lighter up here? Am I out of my mind?
Take me by the hand when the trouble calls a name.
Monkey, I gotta go get a lighter. I gotta go get a lighter, folks. All right, back to this afternoon art pop.
With an open door again.
Whimsical,
If only I had listened enough,
cutesy, small.
heard the words you whispered. Only a reflection of us could have
I like these qualities about this album.
Take me by the hand when the trouble calls a name and inspiration sent
Strong debut.
with an open door again.
Good timbres on this track.
Take me by the hand and inspiration sent
Good pop.
all the words
Good artistic pop.
feel the body speaking. I'll pull you by the hand, feel like you're not one the same. So you're lost at the edge of a breeze that we cool bend, but the pressure's leaving. Guess we're just my final
Little banjo action. Gotta have some banjo action once in a while. Gotta get loose. Have a little digital banjo in your song. It's just my opinion.
vital in the edge.
Just one Mika man's opinion. This is kind of a bubblegum bass beat. I guess they said UK bass is one of the subgenres. Sub-subgenres. Monkey, you're full of drama right now. I cut him some slack. He had surgery, like I said earlier. Gotta cut the monkey slack. Really good track. Cut the monkey slack. That was a really good track. Plague Dogs.
Today on the news, they show them. Oh, I was there, yeah, I was there.
Nice.
It happened, riding along the coast and amongst the sea foam, a southern drawing poems in verse and with the tires dancing.
Why is it skipping?
Baby, like prophets needed, they're born and sweet to the island of eternal life. Another crowd gathered in fun just to capture the ocean and distance apart.
Oh, yeah. Love those soft, buttery synth tones. Twinkly but filtered and soft. And relaxing. It's almost like a brain scratch. Kind of a ooh, beautiful chord change. Beautiful chords. Damn. This is really good. Really good. Really good indeed. Ooh, 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 ooh.
There's so many forces that are there to push you in certain directions.
That was an interesting decision to make that song so short. Works for me. I don't mind short. I like short. I've been embracing short recently. Buttons and I are going to put out an album of 24 songs, under an hour, all short. Well, they got to be short too. You know? Like I was saying before, you're going to make an album with lots of songs, they got to be short. So it's fun. It's got to be fun to listen to. This is awesome. This kind of reminds me of Winotrix. Those arpeggiations with like echoes resonating left and right. Wow, that was another quick track. This is great. Oklou with underscores. I'm unfamiliar with underscores. Let's check out underscores. An American singer. Oh, with a popular album from 2 years ago. A young individual from San Francisco. A youthful individual. Wallsocket is a beloved album, it looks like, from underscores. I guess I'm going to have to make myself a little more familiar with underscores. Wow. Did I miss out? Did I fuck up? Check it out for a little bit after this. Very pretty. Oh yeah. I find this album more interesting than Brat. I just... Much more dynamic. Oh, I like that little crow on beat one. A crow on beat one can never rub you the wrong way, I don't think. Nice. Vocal production is tasteful, enjoyable, subtle. Song is catchy too. It's good. Good pop. Good pop record. Good art pop record. Artistic pop. Art pops. Ooh. I also like this record quite a lot more than the FK Twigs album that's been hyped up, that I did a live stream on a couple weeks back. Choppy chop, chop chop. Gonna do underscores after this. Oh, the whole album is a music video. Look at that. All right, we'll have to go through, click around that. I think is a good post full album listening experience. I always want to learn more, you know. Kind of Steve Reichy. That was cool. That little Steve Reich moment. Reich me up, baby. Very pretty. Acoustic guitar. Yeah. Beautiful acoustic guitar harmonics, harmonies between the two, between a pairing of wines with Steve Reikington panning all around your head. Very, very pretty. Whoa. Little filtered breakbeat. That was cool. Like the drums want to full on drum and bass, but they're holding back. They want to be tame to serve the song, to serve the artist. I'd call this a satisfying pop album. I would. A satisfying electronic pop album, yeah. I love that. Give me a quick little break beat. And then give me a ding on 2 and 4. Ding me up, scatter! Whatever. Little sprinkles. Oh, I like it. This is good shit. Ooh. Yeah. I love the way they wrap that song up. That was really interesting. Spice my ears up with your little spices. Bladebird, last track. Strong debut.
I've come to terms. My
Oh.
baby, he's a bird. When you're in the sky,
Her voice sounds very French on this. French accent.
what can
That I didn't notice on the other songs.
right away? You are what you are, and I feel like a cage. You're so cute.
I would call her music futuristic and dreamy, like Spotify describes the artist. Who's she influenced by? Trance, indie music, left field R&B. A.G. Cook, Blady, Dua Lipa, Arca, James Blake. Yeah, that makes it. These influences. Caroline Polachek. Sounds exactly right. All right, I'm ready to give a rating. Like usual, JQ can just scroll that rating across my head. 8.7 out of 10 for Choke Enough by Oklou. I would say this song is sound. I can hear the A.G. Cook influence on this for sure. This is really good. Good stuff. Good job, everyone. Oklou, good job. You've won me over live. Hasn't happened in a while. I'm a brat! Ironically. Because I like this better than brat. Which makes me a brat. It's meta! It's never ending! It's an infinite spiral theory. Spiral dynamic theory. Ken Wilber. This is really, really good. Really good. can see why why it's having a moment, because it sounds very current. It has arrived at exactly the right time. The stars have aligned for Oklou. And it maps. It tracks, and I am on board. I'm on the team. All right, so that was Choke Enough by Oklou. Now we're gonna just peruse this Underscores visual record, which is also beloved in this alt pop space. Oh, yeah. The Von Dutch hat. These humans love the Y2K throwback in terms of the clothes and their aesthetics.
I've got a cash drawer and a keyboard, and I've got all of your info. When's the last time you saw someone with a ski mask and a gun? Get on the inside. You gotta do it, gotta do it, gotta do it like me. When's the
Kinda reminds me of Fallout Boy and My Chemical Romance.
Machinery, catharsis, ragtag, transcendence, try-hard, high-strung, neurotic, blue cross.
It's one before girls like us, all right to the core. Stop me if you heard this one before. Girls like us, all right to the core. Stop me if you heard this one before. Girls like us, all right to the core.
Biotics. Lest it get any worse. I can't believe it.
I wonder where this was filmed.
Could you be more subtle next time? And I'll take the bait, 'cause for the very first time in my life, I'm fixing a bite.
This is good. I like it.
Scared of.
She's getting cold.
What's your blood type?
Getting dark
is.
out. Yeah, there you go.
You don't even know who I am.
I like this.
Johnny, 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 whoops, Johnny, whoops, Johnny, 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 Johnny.
When I was 11 years old, I just wanted to be pretty. I stayed away from the creeps, but they got me through my screen, saying I could only do it if I'm face down in a bed. So I was counting the days till I was up for the taking. And when it finally
I really like the
hit,
sound
I had to
design
let
on
the
this.
right
It's cool.
one in, and there was something about this Johnny that seemed different from the rest. Johnny, 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 I just wanna be your girl. I do, I do, I do. Johnny, Johnny, all you gotta do is say the word. I'll do anything for you. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny,
This is a really good
wants me always
song.
wearing heels, so I do, I do, I do.
Johnny, 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 whoops, Johnny, whoops, Johnny, 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 Johnny.
Very
But
cool.
I guess I don't understand this feeling.
This is really cool. I like it.
You won't get away with this.
Ooh.
You won't get away with this.
I like all the different moods and vibes. It has a lot of scope.
I'm an old money
Covers a lot of sonic ground. I appreciate that. Especially in an album that's 55 minutes.
Of a billionaire. Why don't we all be on our best behavior when
she comes back around. She comes.
I don't think you get it.
She's Louise.
He's just like me, she's just like me, they're just like me. Damn it.
Oh, she's got a song with Jane Remover. That's cool. I like the glitch on the screaming. That's cool. almost sounds like a post Kevin Parker vocal, doesn't it? Like a Tame Impala vocal.
On breakfast, but when I got it, he was no longer there. I searched the whole station, I couldn't find him anywhere.
Wow. Lots of stylistic variety on this Underscores record. Very cool. All right, well, let's wrap it up. It's 2:22. I like wrapping it up at 2:22. I'm going to go swim, and then I'm going to get mixing. I got a lot of mixing to do. But thank you for taking this little adventure with me. And Monkey. Can't forget little Squeakerton, right? Right, Squeaky? Eh? Aw. His eyes are droopy. All right.